Call it tomato or tomato. That's a very, very beautiful load. And you are welcome. It's our SME segment now. And of course, we have a very special guest here with us. Her name is Olakpeju Omar. She is the founder of My Food Angels. She's an electrical engineering graduate and also alumni of the Lagos Business School's Enterprise Development Center, Flourish Africa. She also has an affiliation with Wimbiz Capital, Academy for Women's Entrepreneurs, and also Daystar Leadership Academy. You are welcome, Olakpeju. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
So you're in the market there. There's a very different person here. Hey, what if you were to go to the market dressed like this? Would the price of the tomato increase?
It would definitely increase.
Let's talk about My Food Angels. What do you guys do? I know what you do. I just want you to give us perhaps maybe a more in-depth definition to what it is My Food Angels do.
All right, so thank you. My Food Angels actually aggregates and distributes food items from the farms and markets, and we supply individuals and businesses alike.
When you say aggregates, there's a loaded word. How do you mean aggregate?
So we not only even move these food items, we actually have gone to the point of now giving the farmers seed to grow. We realize that some farmers have low yielding fruit seeds that they plant, and so we want to control end to end what our customers get. So we're not only of taking products from the farms, we're also giving the farmers seed to plant for us.
That's very interesting. I'm going to come back to that. But first of all, I wanted to understand your customers. First off, you have the farmers, the market women and all, and then you have the end users of these products who are people like who? Me?
People like you.
Really?
You're in the office right now and food can be delivered to your house.
Benny, don't be sure. 9 o'clock, I can enter my 12 like this. But that's very interesting because we live in a society where people are very busy these days. Even women are trying to make ends meet and try to support the home. So they're out working. So it's less and less time to go to the markets, do all the pricing yourself, make sure you get the best yields, best products, and bring back home. Especially with everything that's happening here in Lagos, very difficult. That's where you come in for that customer, such as myself and my household. Then you also have the other customers who are the farmers or perhaps the market women and all, whom you only just said now, you also go the extent of providing even the seeds that they plant so you can come back and harvest those, or after they've harvested it, so you can sell. When did you start all this, and how long did it take you to get to this entire, how do I put it? Because now it's like there's
a whole value chain.
Exactly. There's so many layers to it.
Yeah.
How long have you been at it?
Okay, so we started in the year 2018. Back then we were called Mile 12 Marketswoman. That's why I really laughed when you said you want to enter Mile 12. Back then we were called Mile 12 Marketswoman, and then but eventually we evolved to My Food Angels. We built our core product in 2021. The reason why we did that was because, it's beyond Mile 12 and it's beyond one woman. It's beyond, we see beyond that, and we see that My Food Angels can actually do better. So we started giving seed to the farmer, coincidentally, a few months ago when we got our impact fund from Grooming Endowment Trust. And then, so that impact fund helped us to go back to the farmer, ensure that they're giving us the best of produce, and then we can now reduce the increase the shelf life for the customers' food items. So what we see in most of our markets is that this products have traveled for days, even weeks sometimes, before they get to the market. And so that has reduced their shelf life greatly. But what we give them is high-yielding seeds, and they are able to give us this
resilient products.
Yes, resilient products, and then they were able to bring that to the customer. And so we've had different testimonies of our customers telling us that while their tomatoes have lasted longer, we started with tomatoes actually, and we're still on tomatoes, but we're going to almost every product that we offtake.
Uniquely, what you said was you started as Mile 12 Market Woman. That was just you, I guess.
Yeah, that was just me.
Just you. So you've grown in the past 5 years to My Food Angels. How did you get started? I'm asking specifically because there are people out there who actually would like to get into this kind of business. What challenges did you face as a single woman getting products from Mile 12, going to offices, and distributing? How did you overcome these challenges, and where has that brought you? Obviously, you've been funded now. She said that, right? But tell us that story.
Why I started my Mile 12 Marketswoman then was because I realized there was this huge disparity of prices between. I was coming from the mainland, I moved to the island, and I saw that the prices
you're big now, huh?
I'm not very big now. I saw that there was this huge disparity of pricing of products, and then I moved I would go back to the market to get food items for my family. But in there, I saw an opportunity when I would go to my house, get my food items, and my neighbors who were busy professionals would tell me, could you get this thing for me now? And so I realized that opportunity. And so I would go back to the market for them, buy this product, package it in the market car park. I didn't have an office, I didn't have anything. So I would stay I bootstrapped literally. And so yes, my booth was my office. The alabarus were the people I was employing, to work for me. And so they would package the items for me and we move. I'm the one who drives. I was a driver. I would move it to the customer. Sometimes late at night because I have to do a whole lot of customers. But here we are today. We've scaled beyond that. Thank you.
Absolutely very interesting.
Thank you.
Now you're getting funding. You're even talking with industries. Let me put
Yes.
it that way. This is going to get bigger, is it?
Yes,
You're
it
going into other products. And what are we expecting to see in the next 5 years?
So in the next
We're
5
gonna have
years.
a warehouse where people can actually come conveniently in different spaces across the
Exactly. You've just
reading your mind, aren't I?
You have just described the dream. So the dream really for us is My Food Angels would actually get to the point where we do not only aggregate, but we're able to have a walk-in store where people come in and, of course, multiply it across different states in Nigeria.
Interesting. I'm sure that there are people out there who have taken lessons from what you have just told. The fact that you started as a one-woman a business up until now, where you're even employing people, I guess, to be a part of My Food Angels. It's grand. We've had your handle displayed on the screen, so I'm sure if people have questions and would like to learn more about this kind of business, if they come to you, would you assist?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Oh, thank you very much, Olakpeju.
Thank you. Thank you
to
so
have you
much.
here. Now, I'm sure you're going to get out of that and then jump into Maltova.
No, I'm not going to Maltova.
Oh, you have people
I have a team that does that already for me.
Large.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Olakpeju.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm sure you've learned something and that you're taking away something from there. If you want to start a business, the sort, well, Olakpeju is there to help you. Do stay tuned. We've got one more guest on Wake Up Nigeria. It's going to be a grand one. Might I tell you already? Oke Bakassi is in the house. I see him already, and you're going to enjoy this. We'll be back.